Welcome back to Basketball Unfiltered. So, we have a lot to talk about. A lot has happened, so we might as well just get into it. So, first and foremost, the Knicks have fired Phil Jackson. Now, I don't know if they fired him or if they both just kind of came to a mutual conclusion that you need to go your way, I will go my way, and let's just never talk to each other again. I don't know if it was something like that or if it was, all right, Phil, catch you on the flip side, you're out of here. So regardless of how it happened, Phil Jackson no longer works with the New York Knicks. And that's a good thing. So Knicks fans, clap it up. I'm very excited for you. I woke up this morning, I saw it on my phone, and I was like, oh my God, all my Knicks fans, they're my friends, they're going to be super, super excited and very, very happy. And they were. I'm letting you guys enjoy this day because it is a great day. Phil Jackson is gone. And now it makes me wonder what is going to happen with Melo. Is Melo going to stay? Is Melo still going to leave? Do the Knicks still want to continue to try to get him traded? What is going to happen with that whole situation? I don't know. Now, Melo was supposed to come to the Cavs. There were some talks going on. There were some rumors that he could be traded for Kevin Love, that there would be kind of a straight up trade between Love and Melo. I think there was like a 5-team trade going on for us to somehow, for the Cavs to get Melo and Paul George, but no one wanted Kevin Love. We'll talk about that in a minute. So, Melo, I don't know. Are you going to stay with the Knicks now that Phil Jackson is gone? Do you feel more comfortable being on that team? Do you still want to leave? Are you going to come to the Cavs? What's up, bro? I don't know. I haven't heard much on that whole situation. So now that Phil is gone, this can attract more stars. I feel like more people are going to feel comfortable enough to want to come to the Knicks. So I think that this is a good thing. I mean, for God's sake, I live in New York City. I don't want all of New York basketball to suck for the rest of my life. I want to go to a parade. I want to know what it feels like to see a parade in my city. I want to get that feeling. I don't know what that's ever going to happen. I don't know. But I would like to at least see them in the... Listen. I'm not as much of a hater as you guys think I am. So, Knicks, I am happy for you. You guys are moving in the right direction. So, clap, clap, clap to you. So, Jimmy Butler, who was supposed to come to the Cavs, is now on the Timberwolves. Thanks, Jimmy. It's not like we wanted you or anything. Thanks. Like, he left. He's not coming to the Cavs anymore. So that's kind of upsetting because I'm not going to lie. I kind of wanted Jimmy Butler to definitely come through. Now, would it have been at the expense of Kevin Love? I'm not sure. Again, no one wanted Kevin Love. So Jimmy Butler is on the Timberwolves with Cat, which I think is a great duo. Like, that's a lot of offense and that's a lot of defense. So I think that that's... Ooh, almost fell. But like I was saying, that's a lot of offense and that's a lot of defense. So I like those two together. Would I have liked Jimmy on the Cavs? Yeah, but it didn't happen, and it is what it is. The Bulls get LaVine, Dunn, and I think like a pick. I don't know if it's first round, second round. I don't know exactly the parameters of that trade, but I believe they get some type of pick. So they get LaVine, Dunn, and a pick, I believe. And of course, Wade is still there. Now, I thought that Wade was going to leave. And then when I saw that he was staying, I assumed that he was staying because Jimmy was staying. And if Jimmy was leaving, then Wade would have left. I guess not. So Wade is still there. And Jimmy has gone. So we'll see how that works out. I don't think Chicago is going to be making any noise next season. But they have a nice, solid 2 in LaVine. I definitely think that they have a good player in Zach LaVine. And so, and Chris Dunn was first round pick last. So they got some pieces. I don't think they're going to be making too much noise, but at least they didn't get, at least they got something. So that's good. But Jimmy is now on the Timberwolves. So they're on the come up. The 76ers are on the come up. The Celtics are trying to take over the East. There's a lot going on with everyone else but Cleveland. Now, Cavs. We can't make any moves because no one wants Kevin Love. Now, here's the thing with Kevin Love. Let me try to make this as clear and as concise as possible. I think that Kevin Love is a great player. I believe that, I clearly don't know him personally, but I believe that he's a nice person. I don't think that he's hard to get along with. I think that he is a team player, and I think that he is a good teammate. The thing with Kevin Love is this, and I think it's not only Kevin Love, but it would be anyone that fits into this mold. Let me see if I can give you an explanation of what I think is going on. Any superstar or any star that comes to play with LeBron James, if they are used to being a highly used first option, if they are used to being the leader, primary scorer, primary source of offense on their team, when they come to play with LeBron James, they have to be able to be versatile enough in order to change up their game so that they can shift things to fit into the LeBron mold. Now, I know that this sounds very weird because it's just like, what the hell? I get it. So what happens is when these players come to play with LeBron, if they are not able to shift up their style of play, they're not going to fit into the Cavs and the LeBron style of play. It's just not going to work. So you have someone like Chris Bosh. When LeBron went to Miami, you have Wade, first option, Bosh, first option, LeBron, first option. The best person out of the three was clearly LeBron. So what happens? Wade and Bosh have to then take a backseat to LeBron. LeBron's productivity is so high that everyone else has to just fit within that. That doesn't necessarily mean that they have to dumb down themselves, but they're not going to be used as highly as they were before. Now, I just think that Kevin Love is not versatile enough on both ends of the floor to be able to be used efficiently in other ways. His defense is not good. It isn't. And I mean, you don't come from Minnesota giving me 20 and 20 to not being good. I think that Kevin Love is a good player, but I just don't think that he fits within the LeBron system. So, what does that mean? What the hell are we going to do with him? Nobody wants him anymore because he doesn't fit into this system. He ends up looking like he's not good. And clearly, I don't think anyone thinks that is the truth, but that's kind of how it looks. So you end up giving me 5 points in a game 5 of the finals when we all know that you're better than that. So now nobody wants him. So now we're stuck. Not able to make too many moves because we don't have any picks to trade. No one wants the people we have. The people that we do have, we're paying them so much money. So the Cavs are in a very tight spot. So everybody else is making moves and the Cavs aren't making any. Is LeBron going to leave? Is LeBron going to go to the Lakers? I don't know. I do not know, but I guess we have to just wait until free agency is July 1st. Something like that. The 4th? Something like that. So let's see what happens, people. Let's see. Paul George, are you going to the Lakers or not? That's my only thing. Like, a lot of these teams are sitting around here and they can't wait till Paul George comes to play for their team. And I'm just like, I don't know what Paul's gonna do, but I hope that he just goes to the Lakers as quickly as possible. If they want to try to get him in a trade, there's not many pieces that they can get rid of. They're trying to get him in free agency. Do what you gotta do, but let's wrap this up because you're not LeBron James. You're not gonna get a decision special. It's not gonna happen. So if you're going to the Lakers, go. Thanks. Now, last but certainly not least, out of all the things that have happened so far, and a lot of trades, a lot of things have been going down, but the one that has ticked me off the most, Chris Paul is now on the Rockets. Now, it makes no sense to me why he's there. I I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't see how it'll work. I hope it does. Please don't think that I don't want it to work. Chris Paul is my favorite guard. I want it to work. I want it to work bad. But I don't know if it's going to work, and I don't think it's going to work. Now, these two point guards are both extremely ball dominant guards. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, duh, James Harden played the two before he was a point guard. We know. We all know. We're not stupid. We all watch basketball. But I believe that James Harden has now come into his own as a point guard. He has figured out a system that works well for him. He has figured it out. He's comfortable in this new position. Now you bring in Chris Paul, who was a very ball dominant point guard, a floor general, one who controls the floor, one who dribbles a lot. You bring him into a system, and now you're going to switch Harden back to the two. I don't see how it's going to work. The Rockets have given up a lot. Well, maybe not a lot, but they've given up quite a few people, quite a few pieces. They've given up Lou Williams, who's like one of the top 6 men. You've given up Patrick Beverley, who was like your Draymond Green. You've given up Sam Decker. You've given up like 2 other people. I think they sent 5 people over there, and a first round pick in 2018. So they sent over quite a few pieces. In return, they got Chris Paul. Now, this can go one of 2 ways. It can go extremely well, or it can go extremely not well. Like, it could be great or it could be horrible. And like I said on Facebook, I hope for Chris Paul's sake that this goes great. I don't want to see him end his career on a flop. Why would you choose the Rockets? Like, I know that it was, oh, you were traded there, but let's not pretend like these players don't have a say in where they go. And I heard that he opted back in so that he could tell the Clippers, like, yo, I'm going to the Rockets, so try and get as much as you can. He was nice enough to try to get the Clippers to get something in exchange for him. And I mean, he's given a lot to that team, so clearly he doesn't want to just leave them with nothing. But at the same time, bro, like, didn't I tell you to go to the Spurs? We had this conversation, and I told you that the Spurs were your best option. I don't know. And then I heard that the Rockets are trying to get Paul George. So it's like, yo, the Warriors, Golden State Warriors, have got the entire league the entire league is on Molly right now. The league is laced. They're just doing all sorts of things, and I love it. It's very entertaining. But at the same time, I think that everyone needs to just woosah, breathe, and let's figure it out, because the league is going crazy. It's great to watch, but at the same time, are some of these trades really smart, or are you guys just in a frantic panic mode and you're just trying to make as many moves as you possibly can before October comes around? So I don't know how that Chris Paul trade is going to work out. Like I said, I want it to work. I want it to work so badly, and I hope it does work, but I don't think it will. But I want it to. So let's see what happens. So the NBA draft happened as well, and it kind of went the way that we knew it was going to go. Fultz went first. We know Lonzo went to the Lakers. Tatum went to the Celtics, right? Tatum went third. Celtics had the 3rd pick. Something like that. Josh Jackson went 4th. Fox went 5th. Fox went to the Kings. I don't remember who went where. I don't really remember right now. I just know Lonzo went to the Lakers, and y'all need to stop hating on Lonzo. I'm a fan of Lonzo. I'm gonna get that Lonzo Lakers jersey. I will. Because I'm a fan of his, and I support him, and I want him to do well. A lot of people are hating on him just because of his father, and that's so corny. But I hope that he does well. Probably my favorite out of the top 5 of the draft, definitely, for sure. I'm excited to see what Fox does, and that's it. I mean, I know that Tatum is very, very well-rounded. Who else? The Knicks got Frank, however you pronounce his last name. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And I heard that he got injured in a Knicks practice. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard. But it was probably just like a banging of the knee or something. I'm sure he's fine. What else happened during the draft? Nothing worth remembering. So that's pretty much it. If there's anything that I left out, please let me know. There's a lot going on with trades and all sorts of stuff. The league is in a frenzy. So I know that probably when I put this video out, something else is gonna come out of the woodworks somewhere, somehow. But nonetheless, please, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. If you did not like my Facebook, I'm talking really, really fast, sorry. So let's do this again. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. If you did not like my Facebook page yet, please like it. Give it a like, a thumbs up, give it a follow. I would so greatly appreciate it. Again, this has been Basketball Unfiltered. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned to the next episode. I literally cannot wait till basketball season comes around. I just want to throw that out there. But again, till next time, bye guys.